What is up, guys? My name is Rob Donaldson, and today we are back with episode number 154 of Rob's Best Bets. And as always, you can find me on Twitter at RobDFB. And if you do want more content like this in the future, please hit the like and subscribe button because it really does help out a ton. But before we jump into the picks, I just want to give a massive shout out to Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring today's video. And if you do want to get involved with the pick'em videos that we do on this channel, or give out on Twitter, or just want to take part in similar daily contests, head over there and use my promo code ROBDFB at sign up, and they'll match your first $100 up to 100%. And as we hop into this recap of the All-Star game, it wasn't great. We hit on the NL money line, but Freddie Freeman really got robbed at the track by Randy Arozarena in the first inning, and then walked in his second at bat, and those two things really dug us a hole that we couldn't get out of. And that said, we've officially crossed the halfway point of the season, and this is where things start to get crazy. And for that reason, as I said in our previous video, over the next few weeks, we are going to be wagering smaller amounts until the teams really take their final form, and it's really just the best way to approach this point of the season. Unfortunately, that's kind of how we have to play it. And that said, we have a handful of picks for tomorrow, so let's jump right into this video. Alright, for our first pick of the day, we are heading out to Baltimore, where we have the O's taking on the Marlins, and the first half was a first half to forget if you're Sandy Alcantara, and there are some signs that he's due for a serious resurgence. And on the other side, we've seen Dean Kramer look really sharp in 4 of his last 5 outings as well, so let's take the under of 8.5 runs for 1 unit for our first play of the day. For pick number 2, we are heading down to Arlington, where we have the Guardians taking on the Rangers, and I really do think we see the Guardians turn it around here in the second half, especially from an offensive perspective, and I think they jump-start it here against a guy in John Gray who I am not bullish on over the backstretch here. So let's take the Guardians, getting the 1 run for 2 units for our second play of the day. For pick number 3, we are heading out to Wrigley, where we have the Cubs taking on the Red Sox, and both of these pitchers are guys who we have backed quite a bit, and they have made us a lot of money this season. And that said, I really do like the even money we're getting in this spot with the Cubs, so let's take the Cubs on the money line for 2 units for our third play of the day. Alright, for our final play of the day, we are heading over to Philly, where we have the Phillies taking on the Padres, and sometimes the All-Star break can really be a much-needed switch for a team or for a starting pitcher, and I think Yu Darvish is really going to benefit a lot from that time off, and I also think this Padres team can be a contender, and I think down the stretch they will, and I think it starts here with an opening series win. So let's take the Padres on the money line for 2.5 units for our final play of the day. All that being said, I really want to thank you guys for checking out today's video, and if you do want to show some love, head over to Twitter and drop a follow at RobDFB. You can also find our player props on there every single day as well, so be sure you are keeping up to date with those. And with all that being said, y'all, I will see you in a future video. Take it easy.